There's a whole lot of ways to not be well. Generally, when you hear the phrase get well soon, you normally think in terms of physical infirmities and being impaired in some physical way that you're not able to function the way that you were designed to function. But there are a whole lot of ways to not be well. You cannot have wellness emotionally. Your body works perfectly, but your mind is not working good. You can have stress disorders and all types of nervous disorders and be suicidal and be depressed and have a perfect heart and perfect lungs and perfect kidneys and perfect strength in your body, but not be as strong in your mind as you are in your body. There's emotional well-being. It doesn't mean that you're crazy or anything. Your just emotions are off. They're just off kilter. You just see people, their emotions are just off. Sometimes all of us go through moments that our emotions are off. Some people get stuck in the moment and can't get out. They don't have emotional well-being. They might be physically strong. They might be mentally strong. They might have a very strong IQ, but emotionally, they cannot take emotional turmoil. People can have trouble everywhere else, but they can't have trouble in their emotions, and they crack up under the pressure of emotional well-being. And you can be well in other areas, but if you're not well emotionally, it doesn't matter that you're well intellectually. You can be so smart you're teaching at a university and not be able to cope with life when you get home. You can speak several different languages and not be able to talk to your own child. You can have it over here and not have it over there. Wellness is more than just physicalities. I was thinking when I was preparing this message at the many people I met over my life who had the voice to sing, but not the sense to sing. Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you ever heard people who really had a beautiful voice, but they didn't know what to do with it? And all of a sudden you really couldn't use them effectively as you'd like to use them because they had a great tool, but they didn't know how to use it. They didn't have the mind to go behind the gift. When I think of wellness, I think of wholeness. I think of nothing broken and nothing lame and everything working the way it's supposed to be working. When I think of wellness, I need to be well in every area. I don't need to just be well spiritually if I'm not well physically. I don't want to be anointed, but I can't move. I want to be well mentally. I want to be well financially. I want to be well economically. I don't want to be anointed, but broke and hungry and owe everybody in town and have no way of taking care of myself or my family. When Jesus said, he that don't take care of his own house is less than an infidel. I think it's hard to be a good Christian when you can't feed your own kids. I want to be well. Somebody say, I want to be well. I don't want to fake being well. I don't want to dress like I'm well. I don't want to smile like I'm well. I don't want to look like I'm well. I want to be well. In fact, I'd rather dress raggedy and be whole on the inside than to be broken on the inside and be fine on the outside. The Ohio State University had done some research on the impact of faith on wounds. And it is a statistical fact that people who have faith recover more quickly from wounds. They heal more rapidly. They are restored more rapidly. It is also a fact, the Mayo Clinic did some research and pointed out that it is also a fact that they age more gracefully, are less prone to have strokes and stress attacks. They can't understand what it is because scientists don't always want to admit that there is a God that sits high and looks low and has all power in his hand. And what I liked about the research, it didn't say that people with faith don't get wounded. But it did say they heal faster. I cannot say that I have not been wounded, but I can tell you that I heal real fast. Yeah, look at somebody and say, my faith works, my faith works. It may not stop the injury, but it hastens the recovery. I'm going to say that again. It may not stop the injury, but it hastens the recovery. And if you don't believe it, look around you. These people you see in church today are not here without bruises. But I can tell you that I heal real fast.